Hey everybody, we are new to the group. This is Ben Legg and Greg Phillips. Just thought we'd shoot a quick video, just a case study of a property we just purchased. Hopefully this can help if you have any questions about land, and we might be able to help. Certainly reach out to us. I've been buying land since 2008, so we've been at this quite a while. So I guess the goal of the video is kind of introduce ourselves, show you kind of what we do. If you guys run across any land deals, we'd be glad to jump on a call and help any way we can. And secondly, if you run across any deals like this and just want to wholesale them or make a few bucks, please send them our way. We buy in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and also here in South Louisiana, we're starting to buy. We've not bought here in South Louisiana, so that's one of the goals and why we joined the group. I actually live in Lafayette. So here's the property we just purchased. It's just under 43 acres in South Carolina. Just a quick outline of the property. Got road frontage sitting right here, and then there's another county road on this side of the property. Just a quick aerial view. So our first step, just kind of walking through our process. Once we get this under contract, we start our due diligence survey and soil work. So this is a soil packet and soil analysis we got done from our licensed soil engineer there in South Carolina. Just broad strokes, they went out and basically mapped the entire property. So they bore holes across the entire property, which is, on these properties will do. And that, with that testing, it boils down to they were able to map the soil series for us to lay out a subdivision on the property. So once we got that information back, then we were able to kind of conceptually draw just a rough sketch of what we wanted to do and where we thought and how we could lay out the subdivision, based on the county regulations, how many lots we could get and get approved actually in this county. Along with the soil series and where we were going to be able to install septics. This particular property has public water, but there is no public sewer there. So we actually have to do septic systems on each property. So that's kind of the layout. Once we got that figured out, we knew we could get 10 lots approved. And once we got all that information, the surveyor went back out there after he looped the property and did a boundary survey. He was able to basically put on paper and be able to do our internal lot lines and then flag those and get everything platted and recorded. This plat has just actually been submitted yesterday to the county final plat approval. So we'll have actually three internal roads. These are called travel ways in South Carolina. So we'll have to develop those. This travel way will service obviously lots 1 through 6. This travel way will service these 2 lots, and then we have another travel way to service the back 2 lots off of the state routes there. So our exits, just kind of quick numbers. We have really, our total cost on this is all in is going to be around $475. By the time we do the site work and everything else, purchase price kind of all in around $475-ish. We really have 2 phases of our business. The cash, obviously everybody needs cash. So lots 1 through 6, we are going to list with a realtor if we end up listing these, and I think we are going to do cash on these. So lots 1 through 6, these 6 lots, we're going to list for $100,000, and then lots 7 through 10, we're going to list for $120,000. So the top 4 lots. We'll list with a realtor for $120,000. So that's kind of our cash method. Pretty simple. Everybody's used to this, and we'll probably at this point in the market cycle and where we are with land being as hot as it is, at least in our markets, we're probably going to list this and just take the cash. The other avenue and what we've focused on really over the past 5 years or so is owner financing on the back end to our buyer. So instead of selling for cash, a lot of these, or we'll do a hybrid, sell some for cash and get our money back or pay up back the private lender, and then keep the rest. But if we note it out, meaning we owner financed each property, lots 1 through 6, we probably sell for 110,000 each. Ask a little bit more if we finance. We'll do a 30-year term, and the payments for each of those lots, lots 1 through 6, would be $870 a month. Lots 7 through 10, again, we'd ask a little bit more than a traditional cash sale. Minimum would be $15,000 down on those, 9.9% interest on a 30-year term. The payment would be right at $1,000. So the total cash flow, if we noted out everything and financed, would be just over $9,000 a month on this deal. That again would last for 30 years. And then the total cash for the life of the loan out of this one deal would be just over $3.3 million. Again, that's over 30 years, but one of our main focuses now at this point in our business is to create cash flow, and we've been able to create a pretty good portfolio of land notes, basically. So just wanted to introduce ourselves. This is kind of our bread and butter, what we really have grown into and learned to do a good bit, and love to talk with anybody. If you have land deals that come up and have questions, if we can help, glad to jump on a call. Or if you run across leads like this, don't know what to do, or want to make a few bucks and we can buy them, we're glad to talk with you about that as well. Okay, thanks so much.